Intermittent fasting, IF, has taken the wellness world by storm, promoted for its simplicity and potential weight loss benefits. Like the popular 16-1-8 method, it seems like a no-brainer. But hold up, recent studies reveal serious health concerns. What if fasting isn't as harmless as it appears? Today, we'll unpack 7 compelling reasons why intermittent fasting may not be the miracle solution it's often presented as, and how it could even be harmful. Segment 1. Immediate symptoms: headache, fatigue, and brain fog. You might expect intermittent fasting to mean more clarity, but many experience the opposite. Short-term side effects like headaches, dizziness, fatigue, irritability, and mental fog are common, often due to low blood sugar, dehydration, or electrolyte imbalance. Segment 2. Elevated risk of heart disease and cardiovascular death. A long-term study with over 19,000 adults found that those who ate within an 8-hour window had up to a 135% higher risk of dying from cardiovascular disease compared to people who ate across 12 to 14 hours. Another report found a 91% higher risk of cardiovascular death among similar time-restricted eaters. If you have pre-existing heart issues, that's a red flag. Segment 3. Nutrient deficiencies and muscle loss, especially in seniors. Severe time restriction can make it hard to meet your nutritional needs. This is especially problematic for older adults who risk muscle wasting, bone weakening, immune issues, and energy loss. Studies also show intermittent fasting may reduce lean body mass along with fat loss. Segment 4. Binge eating, metabolic disruption, and eating disorders. Visuals: binging at a table at the end of fasting window. Emotional distress. Restrictive eating can backfire, leading to hunger-driven binging and metabolic chaos. Over time, this cycle can derail weight loss goals and metabolic health. Young adults and teens are particularly vulnerable. A Canadian study found women using IF were more likely to exhibit disordered eating behaviors. Segment 5. Hormonal imbalance and blood pressure spikes. 4:30, 5:15. Skipping meals, or breakfast in particular, can spike stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, potentially raising blood pressure and messing with metabolism. Segment 6. High dropout rates and mental health toll. 5.15. Intermittent fasting is notoriously hard to stick with. Studies record dropout rates as high as 38%, signaling its emotional and mental toll. That kind of inconsistency often leads to frustration, weight yo-yoing, and psychological stress. Segment 7. Who should avoid IF? Let's be clear, not everyone should fast. Experts advise against intermittent fasting if you are recovering from or vulnerable to eating disorders, elderly, pregnant or breastfeeding, taking medications that require food, managing heart conditions, or type 1 diabetes. Segment 8. Balanced alternatives and safer paths. Not all fasting is dangerous. Some people benefit from mild time-restricted eating. The key? Balance and personalization. Talk to a healthcare provider and choose an approach that's sustainable, nutrient-focused, and respectful of your body's signals. Simple calorie awareness and balanced meals may be just as effective and safer. To recap, here are the 7 risks of intermittent fasting: headaches, fatigue, brain fog, increased cardiovascular death risk, nutrient deficiencies and muscle loss, binge eating and metabolic disruption, hormonal imbalance and blood pressure spikes, mental strain and high dropout rates. unsuitable for many vulnerable groups. If this hit home for you, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more science-backed health insights. Drop a comment. Have you tried intermittent fasting, and what was your experience?